Hey, welcome to Jimmy D's RC page. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a while. Oh man, the workshop is an amazing mess right now. Out back is an amazing mess. I've got rooms in the house I'm renovating, plaster, sanding, paint. We're doing a new deck, fixing the backyard. Whole bunch of stuff's going on. But wasn't I pleased this morning to receive an email from my good friend Steve at Austars Aviation, or Austars Model in Australia, who handle free wing models here in Australia and Flightline models, to find that my order, which I ordered at the end of August, I think it was August 29th, had just arrived on Australian shores. And I got myself 3 larger aeroplanes, about 1600mm wingspan. And this is going to be the first of the 3 unboxings that I'm going to do for these 3 airplanes. Oh, very exciting. And let's turn that around, the camera can see it. First is the Flightline Spitfire Mark 9. This is the 1600mm by Motion RC and Free Wing, the Flightline model of Free Wing. Sorry, the Flightline branch of Free Wing. So Free Wing makes mostly the jets, and their prop-driven stuff, they call it Flightline RC. And Motion RC is, I think, the American company, and they partnered with these guys and went ahead and got a whole bunch of nice warbirds made. You know what might be easier? I might just do this. I don't think I'm going to keep this box. This is the outer box, the shipping box. I think I'll just get rid of that. I did sneak a peek, of course, only at this airplane, only at the Spitfire. I haven't snuck a peek at the other 2. I think I'll open those straight as is when the time comes. Alright, so get rid of this outer box. Pretty clever how they pack it. I think that's pretty much the comments you get from everybody who does an unboxing. So you have your top cover of the box, but the bottom doesn't have a box on it. And why would you need to? You probably wouldn't need to. It's just that styrofoam like that. Alright, let's open her up and see what we have inside. If you've seen some unboxings, this is going to be the same as those, so feel free to skip this video. But if you're curious to see how they come shipped, let's get to it. I'm going to keep this part of the box because if I can get it to and from the field in this box, that's pretty sweet. You know, keep me from worrying about it because it's a dirt track, fire trail that goes to my flight field, and so this will keep things in good nick. Okay, looks like here I've got decals and instructions for decals. Very good. Put that aside. Hey, like the Petrinich brothers say, the manual, the Bible. So right here on the outside it says warning, working voltage of electronic parts, and it tells you working voltages for your landing gear, servos, control box, which would be your control unit, white and green LEDs, red LED. Red LED is different from the white and green. It's lower voltage. LED light control box, landing gear door sequencer. It gives you all your voltages. Looks like the maximum is 5.5 volts. Anyway, here, we'll just show you on the camera. And you can have a look if you're curious as to what the rated voltages are. I'll turn that so there's no glare. There we go. That's pretty good. And then the user manual is in Chinese. Oh no, it's in English as well. Looks like it's probably Chinese halfway through. Yeah, from page 13. So page 1 to 12 is English. Yep. And page 13 is Chinese. So that's good. It's not a lot of work to do to get this up in the air if this is going to be this small. Let's see how good the English is. So thank you for purchasing the Flightline RC 1600mm Spitfire Mark 9C. Flightline RC is a leading brand produced by Free Wing Model in partnership with Motion RC. We will bring you a new series of propeller-driven aircraft at the same level of quality and value you trust from Free Wing Model's EDF aircraft and other products. Excellent. So very good English. They certainly got a Yank to or an English person to write that. Very solid. Okay, and then we get into the box proper. There we go. So it just looks like some masking tape holding on these bars just to retain all the gear and keep everything where it's supposed to go. That's nice to see. Looks like I've got my carbon reinforcement bars that are taped in here. I see one there, carbon reinforcement bar. What do I have here? Oh, propellers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so they give you an extra, because I think this is a 4-blade prop on this one. Yep. Boom, boom. Out they come. Make sure not to damage anything. And there we go. Have a look at that. I got my starboard wing. Very nice. Pre-painted in gray and olive drab camo. That's something I'm used to. The wing's quite weighty as well. That's a nice solid wing. That's good too, because I have to test for my silver wings at the airfield. I don't mean to be disparaging, but you know, geez, I've got enough hours in a real airplane, and I'm no slouch when it comes to flying these RC things. Not to toot my own horn, but I have to test for my silver wings with a 2-kilogram airplane, and this will definitely get there. That's definitely a good weight. Look how good that is. Look at the construction of that. Hinges are the pocket hinges. We got the split flaps right there. Servos are all pre-installed. Undercarriage pre-installed. I think I saw in the manual when I was looking at that page there where it goes to Chinese, the last page in the English part of the manual says something about the undercarriage having to be removed. So, wow, that's really good. I'm really impressed with how solid that feels. Can't complain. Oh, I'm so chuffed to fly this thing. Chuffed is an Australian word for excited. It's going to be good. All right, yeah. You can see where you got all your pre-installed cables, I guess, for your LEDs, your undercarriage, and your ailerons. That's all in there, and your flaps as well. That's all pre-installed. Beauty. That'll go down, and then I've got 2 more of these just styrofoam bars retaining in the other wing. I can't wait to see the fuselage. I won't go over the other wing because it'll be the same as the first one, but yeah, paint job looks great. Everything looks like it's solid and in good nick. So I won't go over that one. I'll just put it aside. Oh man, the workshop is such a mess. So much going on in the house. I can't wait to get back to doing videos. Okay, it looks like there's my my air intake for underneath, and I've got 2 more there as well for underneath. The airframe. A few more things up the side. Okay, that looks like that's held in with tape. I don't know where I put my knife. There she is. Let me shift this over a bit. Oh, I can see the tail wheel. So good. Looks like I've got the elevator and stabilizer. There, that assembly. Again, pocket hinges. Looks nice and solid. And it's already got the carbon reinforcement in there, and it looks like it's going to be a screw together construction. Very nice. Oh, this feels electronic. Oh no, this is all little fairing bits. I've got a tube of glue, so that'll probably be some type of foam glue, so a contact cement of some sort. Looks like I've got the machine guns here, and some trim and fairings, and it looks like the antennas in that box as well. Okay. They're not the real antenna, it's just a mock antenna, right? Got some electronics here, push rods. Looks like a Flightline, what? That can't be a receiver. Must be the control box. Yeah, there's the control box. And some push rods and looks like some keepers. Nothing. I don't know. Feels like styrofoam, so it's probably something like fairings. Like for the wings, how the wings come out really, really nicely filleted on the airplane, so that's probably what's going on. And it looks like the tail section is separate from the fuselage. Not quite right at the elevator, a little bit further forward of it. That's interesting how they build it, but I'm not complaining. Oh, here's a big one. Big spinner. Big, huge spinner. And the pièce de résistance. Ooh, how do we go with that? So we got our carbon bar to insert and reinforce. I'm sure that's going to be glued then, which means I won't be able to transport the fuse in the box. The wings maybe, but not the fuse. I might just make something out of that foam like I did for the other Spitfire, which hasn't flown yet, by the way. We'll talk about that in a different video. There we go. Look at that steerable tail wheel. I got my control horn for my steerable tail wheel, and it looks like it's all ball links for my control surfaces. Very solid. Man, this is impressive. like, I knew these guys were going to be good. I just heard a lot of things about how good the quality of the models are, but I didn't think they'd be this good. I mean, I remember the old GWS planes, and nice and heavy. Nice heavy motor. Get this out of the way. Cradle this like my firstborn child. And out she comes. Out she comes. And I'll come and we'll do a close-up, eh? Oh, look at that. You gorgeous bit of kit. There we go. There we go. Have a look at that. Look at how nice the completion is. Like, yeah, I'm sure it can use some weathering and that type of thing, but there we go. Have a look at the pilot. You can see the pilot without glare in there, and we've got the detail, like you've got his gun sights and all that. Looks like he's got a leather helmet. They've even done a little bit of texture on the leather helmet. And you can't see that because of the sunlight, I think, inside the cockpit. There we go. You might see it from that angle. Okay. How good is that? Quite nice. And then there's your LED for the top, just to help with orientation if you have a problem with that sort of thing. It's just really, really nicely done. Can't complain. I did spend a fair amount for this. I'm not going to tell you how much. You can go check out the link that I'm going to put in the description. But I did spend a fair amount on it. And I guess you get what you pay for. There we go. Got my battery tray, all my linkages. Okay, so what's that? The EC5 connector. I'm probably going to switch those, change those out to XT90s. It's not hard to do. Worth doing too. Servos are all pre-installed, as you can see. Push rods pre-installed. I don't know if they're set up yet. That must be for the LED. That little wire right there. Very cool. Wow, I'm going to have a lot of fun building this. I might do a build video, I might not. If I do a build video, I'll probably do it in time lapse because, let's be honest, these things tend to be a little tedious, especially when you're fiddling around with things. So I'll definitely have a go. So today is Tuesday. I'll have a go at getting it built sometime during the week if I can get some free time. Man, there's so much work going on in the backyard and in the house. I'll do what I can. Hopefully I can put one together. Yeah, I hope to fly it on Friday if things go well. So it's going to be 4 days from today, so 3 days of work. Let's see how it goes. This doesn't look like it's going to need a lot. It looks like it's mostly screw together construction. This will probably be glued on, so that's not going to take too long. So there it is. There's the unboxing of the Freewing or Flightline Spitfire Mark 9C by Freewing. And I bought this again from my good friend Steve at Austars Model. Look, it takes you a bit of time to get things from China, especially nowadays. He pops things into a container and ships it over to Australia. It took from the 29th or 28th of August to the 23rd of November, so almost a quarter, 3 months. But if you're willing to wait for it, you get some great quality bits and pieces out of it. And he threw in some extra decals, and I had a good conversation with Steve at Austars. I can't recommend him enough if you're patient. If you're patient. About three months it took for it to come. Anyway, I've got 2 more to do. I'll save those for other days. I want to look at those boxes though, I really do, but I'm running out of time. Time is against me today. So we'll leave those for another video. If you like what you saw today or you like any of my page, please subscribe. As you know, us YouTubers are always looking for more subscribers. Videos are going to start coming hot and fast probably from the middle of December. I'm going to post some more flight videos and a lot of building videos. We're starting to get our big airplanes finally that I ordered 3 months ago when I started the channel. So it's all starting to come together. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you next time. All the best.